Hey guys, it's week 20. Crazy, right? It's the halfway mark. It just blows my mind that, and it hadn't even hit me until everybody started commenting, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're already 20 weeks on my last Baby Vibes video. And it's like, wow, really? I know. Where is the time going? I've been so busy. Pardon the way that I look. I have not showered today. I have not brushed my hair. I did brush my teeth. Whatever makeup is on from yesterday morning. And did I even get ready yesterday? I don't think so. Yesterday I just went grocery shopping and then prepped all my food, and it was a crazy day for some reason, even though I didn't do much. And then today, it's miserable outside, although I just heard a bird chirp. I think it might be confused. It's raining and it's ugh. So this morning, Deacon and I made pumpkin bread, and I recorded my favorite recipe, and I know you guys are probably going to think I'm crazy because it's June, and I'm recording a pumpkin bread recipe, but oh, it's so good. It's like, I don't know, it just brings back holiday time, and it feels good. It's like good comfort food. Deacon is taking a nap, and I will shower today. It's 3 o'clock. I will, at one point. I just don't feel like it yet. So it's been crazy. I think that's why I'm so lazy right now. Deacon's birthday party was a week ago yesterday, and it was awesome. It was so awesome. Everything turned out perfect. Like, the perfect amount of people came. It was a blast, and he had so much fun. So, in fact, he's still singing happy birthday to himself. So, every day it's happy birthday, and he's just totally singing to himself. I just found an app while I was laying down with him that is like a happy birthday app. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm wondering if maybe that'll make him really happy. So he's totally digging the happy birthday. He doesn't get that he only gets one birthday a year, so it's pretty cute though that he's singing happy birthday to himself all the time. Alright, last week we had family in town, and I'm hoping to get my video life back on track. This is going to be a long video because I'm just going to explain everything, because my feet are hot. We had family in town. I had his birthday. I've been working, you know, with all my spare time, blah, blah, has been spent on his birthday. And, cancel? Well, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Okay. And, like I said, we had family in town. We've been on vacation. It's just been crazy, crazy. Work's been crazy. It's just been a nuts type of time. I remember, and I don't even know if I've said this, but this time last year, it was just as busy. It's just the time of year. So, wow, I just accidentally sent myself my notes. Whoops. Anyways, last week we had our big ultrasound. I had an OB appointment and a midwife appointment, and we had our big ultrasound too. So I had 3 big appointments to update on. So the first appointment we had was the big ultrasound, and I rescheduled it a couple times because my husband my husband's days changed off. My husband's days off changed. The ultrasound guy only comes in on a Tuesday, which is really strange to me. And now I'm hot. I'm going to probably take this off too. And that was the only way we could work it out. So I ended up scheduling it for last Tuesday. And it was nice because my mother-in-law was in town and my husband's cousin was in town, so they were able to come to the ultrasound, which was totally awesome, and they were able to record it all. So my whole ultrasound recorded, which I don't have anything like that recorded from my pregnancy with Deacon, so it's kind of neat to have it. The ultrasound went really, really good. The guy was kind of like a total and complete, I don't know, I don't want to say he was an ass because he wasn't mean. He was just like, didn't talk, just did his thing, was on a mission, didn't care about anything. It was, I don't know, it was kind of weird, but going into the ultrasound, I'd been really, really nervous. The night before, I could hardly sleep. It was really hard. I was really stressed out. There's been a couple of losses here in the YouTube community at about 20-ish weeks, and it makes me really nervous because, granted, we are, could technically be like an infinite community. There's not that many of us, so to have 2 losses within the last couple of weeks, it's really putting things into perspective and really, grounding you about all of it. So I just, my heart breaks for those women and their families, and I honestly could not imagine what a loss would feel like regardless, but especially in, the 2nd or 3rd trimester, later on in your pregnancy. Just, it just makes me sick. So I'm thinking about you ladies, and hopefully, things are better soon. I don't even know what to say. So, moving on to a happier note, the first thing he did, was put it on my belly, and instantly I looked for the heartbeat. I saw it, and my husband's like, "Did you see it?" I'm like, "Yes, I saw it." And the ultrasound tech just looked at me like, "So what?" And then, he didn't even say anything. It wasn't even like, "Oh, do you want to find out the gender?" And he just wrote, "I'm a ... boy." So, we are still having a boy. I'm excited. My cousin, the night before, had a dream that we were now having a girl. And when you find out early on in your pregnancy, you just kind of wonder, were you right? Were you wrong? Was it, is it still the same thing that you've been buying everything for and you've been calling by name and whatnot? And it was neat to see him all over again and to see that he's doing well. I asked where my placenta was because that's really important to me, and I asked, for the location, and he just said it was far, far away from my cervix. Now, I don't know if I've talked about it on my videos or not, but the way his movements are and the way his kicks are and stuff, it's just strange to me because I've only felt him with my hands twice now. And at this point in Deacon's pregnancy, my mom had felt him, my dad had felt him, my sister, obviously my husband, everybody had already felt him kick at this point. And it's just it's weird that I don't ever even get to feel him kick. I can feel him stretching and moving and flipping, and I've been feeling him do that now for 10 weeks. But not, not the hands-on, oh, I just kicked my palm, and oh, this and that movements. Not feeling it with this baby. So that led me to believe my placenta's interior. Well, I asked the ultrasound tech. He never answered me. I forgot to ask the doctor when we went into the office. That appointment, by the way, went really, really well. My blood pressure was 110/62, which was awesome. According to them, I don't know how much weight I've gained because I don't pay attention in that office. And that's pretty much all that consists of those appointments. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, I asked for the printout, the ultrasound. Sorry, I said some names I didn't want to say, for my midwife. And, hi, Gage. And then, what else? He gave me that, and that was pretty much it. So, I called later on that day, the doctor's office, and I said, "Hey, I want to know where my placenta is." I left that message. They were supposed to call me back. The next day, they called me back, and I missed their call, so I called them right back. And then the next day, they finally called me back again, and they said that I'm blown away by this. She said that she couldn't tell. She doesn't know how to read the ultrasounds. She doesn't know, what the things say. And this is, I think, my doctor's nurse or a nurse at the office. I don't even know. I've never talked to him. And never talked to any nurses there. And she said she has no clue how to read it or what it is, and that I can try calling back later, or the doctor can call me back the next day or a few days later whenever he was back. And I said, okay, just don't even worry about it. I will. I'll just ask my next appointment. So when I went in and saw my midwife the next day, I told her, I said, the nurse couldn't even read the ultrasound or tell me where my placenta was. And she's like, well, it was previous, so naturally, where your placenta had been, it's naturally just going to go forward, so it's going to be in the front. And it's like, you can tell me that without even thinking twice about it, but they're looking at the pictures and the report that says, hey, it's right here, and they can't even tell me. It's like, what the heck? And then during the Doppler, she's like, you can hear your placenta. So I didn't know you could hear a placenta on a Doppler, but you can. And she let me actually listen to the placenta. So it was really, really cool. Midwives are so awesome. They're so much different, and I learned so much more from her than I learned more from her in one appointment than I learned from my entire pregnancy with Deacon and my entire pregnancy thus far with an OBGYN. Blows me away. Had a blast. I met with, there's 3 people that are in the team, so my midwife, an assistant midwife, and then a, what is her title? I don't even know, but the part that fancies me about her title is that she's a licensed prenatal masseuse. So that's one of her many, perks, and that'll be nice during labor. Sign me up for her. So we had a blast. We laughed, we talked, we did everything. My husband didn't go to that appointment because my mother-in-law was still in town at that point. And I'm like, you can be off the hook. So I let him off the hook for that one, and it was really so much fun with just us girls. There was 4 of us girls just laughing and talking, and according to her, I've gained exactly 10 pounds, and I'm like, whoa, that seems like a lot. But at this point in Deacon's pregnancy, I gained 16, so that's better. Like I said, I don't really care, but it is what it is. He is breech and facing to the right. So he's like in the fetal position facing to the right. And I'll show you when I show you my belly. My shirt's all wet. Alright. What's new? Oh, during the ultrasound, one last thing is he spent so much time, at least it felt like so much time, focusing on his heart. And it's like, I wanted to ask, does something not look right, or something wrong, or things along those lines. And at the end, he was like, well, everything's perfect. And that was it. And I'm like, well, you spent a lot of time on his heart. Is everything okay? And he's like, oh yeah, it's fine. I just had to look at every angle and this and that. And I don't know. I think the machines were old. We got crummy pictures. I don't know. It was strange. Okay, so, let's see, moving on to other things. As far as cravings go, I've been craving soup like a mad woman. Tons of soup. Deacon sleeping. Gannon. He's starting to get yancy. So I've been craving soup and eating a lot of soup lately. I love, like, potato soup. I've been craving broccoli cheese soup, chicken gnocchi soup, and I actually made it last night, and I recorded it, so I'll have a good recipe for you guys. It's so good. It's so much better the next day. So, yeah. I have those. Oh, and speaking of videos, this is such a good catch-up video. You are so tall, Cannon. I realized today how tall he was when I went to open my silverware drawer, and his back was there. I'm like, Cannon, you gotta move. I can't open it. You're such a freakishly tall dog. I couldn't tell you what kind of dog he is. What was I saying? Oh, you'd be happy to know that I recorded my grocery shopping trip yesterday, and a couple little things that I do after I go grocery shopping, and then my first dinner, which was last night. So, and I recorded, did I mention today I had made pumpkin bread this morning? Want to talk? And I recorded that too because it's a really good recipe. So I have those to share with you guys. Let's see what else. I've been so itchy like crazy. I was at the store yesterday and my mom was there and I said, okay, I have to stop and put some lotion on. And luckily I had some in the cart that I was already buying. But I'm just itching like crazy, and I lifted up my shirt to put the lotion on and you could just see red marks from where I was itching. I think my stretch marks are going to go all the way up this time. I'm not as good about the lotions, but quite frankly, I think the lotions are a bunch of bull crap. I think they're a money pit because genetics really seems to be the, the deciding factor in it. But they are symptom relief, and there may be some out there that, wow, that's odd, that do work. I don't know. Just my experience, put every single one on under the sun, and I got stretch marks, so I don't know. Didn't waste my time. I got stretch marks on my calves. But it's just me. Let's see. Okay. So, sorry, I keep looking at my list, but I've been wearing a lot of dresses lately when the weather is actually decent, and this is kind of like a gross thing, but if the dress isn't like tucked up underneath my belly and I'm sitting down and my belly's sitting on my thighs, like on my legs, it gets so itchy and like sweaty and sticky. It's so gross. That's been a fun symptom. Another thing I've been experiencing a lot this last week is when I need to pee really, really bad, but I've waited too long to go. When I finally do go, my brown ligament, like the pains from my ligaments, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. It feels like it's almost like my bladder's been like a support for a little while. So after I pee, I have not support, it's just like tugging and pulling. It's sucky. My breasts have been a lot fuller lately, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting, I guess well, and not even like bigger, but just fuller feeling. I've been waking up a lot on my back, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, oh crap, you're not supposed to be on your back at this point. But, I don't know, I kind of feel like if my body really didn't want me on my back, I wouldn't wake up on my back, but I always like tuck a pillow or something just to kind of get me off my back. And I'm not a back sleeper, but I don't know why I've been waking up on my back so much. It's frustrating, but I'm finding it comfy. Oh, let's see here. I think that's pretty much it. Deacon is loving the belly. He knows if you ask him, where's your brother, or where's, or, his name, or, where's the baby, that type of thing. He instantly comes to my stomach, and he'll say, he'll instantly give me kisses or say a hug, and he wants me to kind of bend down a little bit so he can hug my belly, and it's really cute. So I don't know if he totally understands the concept that there is a baby in there, because sometimes he lifts up his shirt and says, Deacon's baby, or Deacon's the baby's name, and it's pretty cute, but I don't know if he fully understands the concept. Otherwise, hopefully my computer that I can upload all those, the videos on that have the meal planning and whatnot is working again, so I'll be able to do that, and I think that's pretty much it. I'll quit talking your guys' ears off. I had a lot of questions. Are we gonna have a nursery for this baby? And the answer is no. We went all out with Deacon's room, and it was a glorified closet. In fact, we still don't use his nursery, and it's just a closet. So we're not gonna waste the money to do a complete nursery when we don't even use it in our family. And we'll just do, a really good big kid room when they want their own rooms. What else? Oh, the co-sleeping video. There was some interesting feedback from that. Quite frankly, I don't care how people sleep with their families, or sleep with their kids, or where their kids sleep at, and I don't think you should care that much where my kids sleep at. I was just sharing. It was requested because a lot of people do co-sleep, and I think it's something that's so taboo that it's kind of like in the closet for a lot of people. So to be able to come out and say, hey, this is what works for us, I think is helpful for a lot of people. At least a lot of people expressed thanks and gratitude for it, because it's kind of a different idea, a different idea. I cannot talk today. And a different way to do it, and something that could work for a lot of people who may not have a huge bed to sleep on with their children, or, whatever it may be. I have been noticing that I really do a lot of things I don't want to say different, but different than a lot of other people. Different than the norm. I was at a baby shower on Friday after work, and everybody was like, oh, this is so great for that, and you can use this for that, and, that box of diapers will last you 3 weeks, and this and that, and it was just like, they're like, don't you think? I'm like, you know what, I don't know, because I don't know how to do it that way, or, well, I guess I would know how to do it that way if I opted to, but I don't do it that way, so maybe, I don't know. It was just strange to realize, and I hadn't ever realized it before, because I found a community on YouTube that is like-minded with me, and it's nice, but here locally, I only have one girlfriend who's really, semi-like-minded, and the rest of people are very different, so it's, I don't know. It's interesting. It keeps it interesting. And it's fun to tell people, hey, I cloth diaper and this is why, and, if you think it's disgusting, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. If you want to hear more, I'm willing to share. I don't know. It was interesting. It was an experience, actually, in itself. Alright, I'll shut up. This video is going to be forever in 5 days. None of my clothes fit. I need to go clothes shopping, but the weather's been so crummy, it's hard to buy summer clothes with the crappy weather. Okay, there's that bird again. Maybe the sun's peeking out somewhere. Alright. So you get to see, this is kind of one of the things I'm talking about here. This is a problem I've been having. Like my, I can pull it down, but my, I'll scoot over. I'm hungry. Oh, I've been so hungry lately, too. My camera might die. But if I tuck it up, and all my tank tops are starting not to fit, it sucks. But it's cool at the same time. That's my sweater on. Just a shirt. The fact you can see my stomach, that's really classy. That looks so bad. I don't even want to say what that reminds me of. And that is week 20. Crazy. He was facing, so his head was like right here. His body is here. And he's facing this way. So nuts. So crazy. My stretch marks, I really think, so they stopped. They were just like right here with Deacon's pregnancy, and I really think that they're going to be up higher. I have not gotten any new ones. I get asked that a lot. Oh, let's see here. Can you see it? Right here? The line is getting a whole lot darker. I'm trying to see if I can see it. Yeah, right through here. Which is nuts. And my stretch marks are getting dark again. Ugh. I've got marks from itching. I've got to stop itching so much. I've been putting lotions on. I have pregnancy lotions and whatnot, but, you know, I just, some of them stink. And some of them are really greasy. Oh, I'm sorry, Caliber. Alright, I think that's it for week 20. I will be uploading this probably on Monday. And then on Wednesday, I think Wednesday, I'll be making my week 21 vlog because I'm behind. Surprise, surprise. One day I'll catch up. Or upload them on time. I really think my life's going to start slowing down. Yeah, I'm 20 weeks and 4 days today. Which is crazy. And right now the baby is supposedly the size of a banana. About 7 inches long and 11 ounces. And I didn't ask how big he was in the ultrasound. So, I think that that's it. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Oh, something that's kind of exciting and sort of pregnancy related, simply because, sorry, the camera's like all off to the side. I'm really hoping to stay at home after we have this baby. I was supposed to stay at home with Deacon, but the economy did things not so kind to us. But we've been making financial decisions, like downgrading houses, and now we're working on cars. We got a new car last week or the week before. I don't know, I've only gotten to drive it once. I couldn't even tell you anything about it because, again, I've only driven it once. My husband has it. But we got a new car, and it is a Honda Civic. We traded in, we had an Acura TSX, and we traded it in for a same year Civic, and it's perfect. We put both of the car seats in, both our infant car seat and our son's car seat, make sure they fit, and everything fit perfect, and we lowered our payments $165 a month. And we also got, we were leasing the Acura, and it was up in a year, I think, anyways. And the warranty was kind of running out on it. I drive a lot for work at times. And this car, granted it's the same year, it's Honda certified, or I don't know, something like that. And then we got another extended, like, full car type warranty. I think it's, I don't know, some warranty. And then, of course, Gap. Always get Gap insurance. But we got all of that, and it'll extend. The car only has like 30,000 miles on it, and it'll extend it to 100,000. So that got us another 70,000 miles of complete warranty, and a super crazy low interest rate, and it lowered our payments $165 a month. So granted, it's a less of a car. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It was a smart financial decision. So we're working on just kind of nickel and diming it down so that we can comfortably afford for me to stay home. So that's a move in that direction as well. Alright, now I really will shut up. But that was kind of big and pregnancy related. I'm trying to think if there's anything else big. Oh, insurance. If anybody knows any good ways to go about getting, like, personal insurance, or if you know of any good companies or anything along those lines, please share that with me. Or how you guys manage to do insurance. Insurance is an option through my husband's work. However, to add just me and Deacon, and it might be, you know, spouse and family. I'm not sure if it's just spouse and, like, one child or if you pay per child. But just to add me and Deacon, it's $850 or $900 a month, just for us, for insurance. And I've looked around at some private insurance companies, and I found about $350. So if you guys are in a position where, and that was one of the biggest factors for me still working, is insurance and the benefits, please let me know, because it's important and we need to figure it out, and I want to have it established, you know, preferably by like July, I don't know, not July, that's next month. August or September, just kind of that idea, have like a definite path if we're going to go this way. That way I don't have to stress out about it. So, I think that's it. Alright, I'll shut up for real. Alright, bye guys.